reading is based off of Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14. And it reads, Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. Yeah. This is the word of the Lord.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
When I first read this scripture, and Pastor Lisa said that our Women's Day theme was going to be on the power of letting go, I thought about my two daughters, and sometimes they're racing, and they're in a race with each other, and sometimes Mackenzie will be far ahead of Michaela, but she'll turn back, and she's looking at Michaela, and she's running, and I'm like, turn around, Mackenzie. Look where you're going. Look where you're going. But she's still running, but she's looking at her sister, and then she fumbles, and she stumbles, and she falls. And Michaela will go right on past her, and she'll get to where she's going, and she'll win the race. And I thought to myself, how many times do we miss the mark because we're looking back? We're
my Lord.
So one day I was going searching on the internet, and I came across, it was this woman who was getting healed, and she had said she had been to the doctors, and they couldn't find out what was wrong with her, but she could barely walk. You know, she had so much pain, and she had went to a conference, and the minister who was leading the conference came right to her and said, the doctors can't find out what's wrong with you because it's really nothing medical. She was just like, but you know what it is? She said, someone in your past hurt you. Yeah. And right away the woman started crying, and she said, you have to understand the anatomy of who we are as humans, and sometimes people will hurt you or may have offended you, and you may have forgotten it, but your body holds on to it in certain places in your mind. And she was just like, you know, it'll hold fast, and there's certain parts of your brain that control different parts of your body. And she was just like, you know, if somebody hurts you, and she started breaking down different things. And this woman, she was just like, you have to ask God to help you forgive that person, but also to remove that memory from your mind. And as immediately as she began to pray that and praying, God, please release me from holding on to that, to let it go, but also to remove the memory. She got right up and she started walking around, and this is a woman that could walk in limping, but you know, she didn't have that pain. And I'm thinking, oh God, like how many other times or how many other examples do we need to have? Then God brought to my mind Lot's wife in the Bible, that here it is, an angel of the Lord is telling you, come on, I'm saving you, come on, run, go forth. Don't look back. Keep going. And it said that Lot and his children ran forward, but that his wife, yes, baby, I see you. That his wife turned back and she looked back. And in the Bible it said that look back was just not, she didn't just glance over her shoulder, but it said that she considered, that she gave attention to, that she regarded whatever it was that was in her past. So again, how many times do we look back and we're holding on to something in our life, whether it's a person, whether it's an emotion, whether it's things that we used to do. We're called to move forward and to keep going and to press forward. And that our blessing is in the pressing. It's in our future. We can't go forward and get the blessing that God has for us if we're still holding on to something that's in our past that we've been called to let go. So I would just encourage each and every one of us to just pray, ask God, what is it that I'm holding on to? What is stopping me from getting my blessing? What is stopping me? What is keeping me still? Because it said that when I was reading about Lot's wife, it said that she's turned into a pillar of salt. And it said that a pillar stands guard. So I'm saying it's like she's standing guard over the Dead Sea. So we have to ask God, what are we holding on to that's dead in our lives or needs to be dead that we keep reviving, that we keep going back to? And again, it's also, we have to keep, it's not by our might, but it's by God's might. We have to ask God God, reveal it to me, show it to me. Things that you may have thought that you forgave, but it's still there, and you don't even know it. I had a friend in my life that did something to me, and then I said, I forgave that person. I no longer really deal with that person, but I forgave. Oh, and during the whole time, it was like years. It just so happened that God just didn't allow me to see that person. So I'm thinking I got over it, and I was fine. And then one day I saw that person, and they spoke to me, and it was just like it might not have been yesterday as opposed to like 6 years, because that hurt came right up, and I'm thinking, how could she speak to me? And I allowed that thing to mess with my mind for like the whole week. I had an attitude the whole week, and I'm like, why am I carrying this, like I'm carrying this around, why am I angry? Why am I snapping at my kids? Why am I snapping at my husband? And it was all because I hadn't truly let go. So I really had to pray on that and say, God, just remove that anger from my heart. God, help me to forgive as you have forgiven me. So again, there's power in letting go. Because in letting go, that's where your blessing is at. God is calling us to move forward. And again, you can't move forward if you're constantly looking back. If you're constantly holding on something. If I'm grasping something and God has a blessing, it's going to bounce right off because I'm holding on to something. Whereas if I let it go, my hands are open now, and now I can receive my blessing. So I just encourage each and every one of you to press forward. Hit your mark. Don't worry about my mark or anybody else's mark. Don't look to the left or right. Don't look behind you. Just keep pressing forward. Pressing on to where God is calling us to go.
Amen.